931 WZAK, Sam Sylk Show here with Bijou Star. We got the brother on the line, man, holding it down. Brother Roland Martin, how you feel, Roland?
All good, my brother.
Man. Roland, these are times we never, ever thought that we'd be living in. And I want to give a big, huge shout out to those who have taken advantage of early voting. And I saw your video on the gram the other day. And, you showed that other side, that emotional side, man. I want you to kind of, you've been covering politics for years. I want you to kind of take us there, bro, just to see that. I saw the video, but to see, to be there.
Well, whenever I vote, anytime, I always listen to freedom songs. So it may be songs by the SNCC singers from the Black Freedom Movement, the SNCC Freedom Singers. It might be Glory by John Legend and Common. It might be different songs. And so I was listening to a song that Trey Songz did called 2020 Rides How Many Times. And it's a very emotional song. And so, man, again, the polls had only been open for 27 minutes. I was listening to the music, and the words that Trey was singing, coupled with what I was seeing myself, what he was singing, what I was seeing, it just hit me. And I was even shocked and surprised at how I responded. And so and I started thinking about, because again, the governor in Texas had ended on having only one mail drop box in the entire county, in each county in Texas, just one. When you look at Harris County, where Houston is, Harris County is larger than 26 states. So, man, I'm sitting here and I was just like, God. And so all the crap Republicans are doing, voter suppression, and man, 1 in 1,000 black folks dying due to coronavirus. And these black folks were standing in line, bro. Yeah. Casting a ballot. The day before, an old black woman, I was actually, my hotel gym was shut down because of coronavirus, so I walked 5 times around the church. And an old black woman in a beat-up car, bruh, she pulled up, had a handicap sticker, and she said, "Baby, is this where voting is going to be?" I said, "Yeah." And this was the day before. She was scouting early voting. And so, man, that's really how all that came together and led to that response. And it was just like, yo, man, black folks were saying in 2020, hey, y'all can keep, and you think about that song, I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on freedom. That's from that song that John Legend has a version as well. And that's what I was thinking about. I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on freedom. Yeah. And there were some people, bro, my parents worked the polls.
That's what I was about to ask you, man. Well.
Yeah. Bro, my sister, when she dropped my dad off, and the polls opened at 7. They were there at 4:30 in the morning. There were people in line at 4:30, bro.
Yeah. But
so
Black Friday what? Black Friday what? Black Friday what? What do you think
that's
about
what I'm saying. I think that what people have to understand is, and like I was, man, it's so unfortunate. I was looking the other day. Mike Epps had a conversation with KRS-One, and KRS-One was like, "Hey, if you vote, that's cool, but I'm a revolutionary. Voting don't mean anything. You vote for the Electoral College." See, that's the stuff that keeps getting put out there that I think is grossly unfortunate, and people fall for it. And the reality is, yes, we fully understand the system that we have in this country. We fully understand exactly what the Electoral College is. But the reality is, when you do vote, you are voting for president, because your vote actually leads to the Electoral College. And so the reality is, whoever wins the popular vote in your state, except in 2 states, in Nebraska, they assign Electoral College votes based upon congressional district. I think, and the same thing in, I believe it's in Maine, or New Hampshire, one of the 2. But the reality is, when you vote in Ohio, when I voted in Texas, I was voting for president of the United States. But not only that, I was voting for United States senators and members of Congress and judges and DAs. And so we have to understand, and I keep saying this, that voting is not the solution. Voting is a part of the solution. And you cannot act as if it's not important. It absolutely is.
Let me ask you this. What is your take on Ice Cube? All with last week, 3 or 4 days, almost 4 days. What is your take on him meeting with the Trump administration and how social media, he got hit hard? I mean, you know, timing, all that. What is your take?
I have no issue with Ice Cube or any other entertainer choosing to be politically active and wanting to advance the interests of African Americans forward. What I have always said, and this is not specific to him, is those individuals should also align themselves with people who are operating in the public policy arena so they don't get played.
Yeah. So
they're aware of all the different pieces when it comes to moving the needle. And I think what happened was, fine. He met with them, but the issue is that what they put together is a joke of a plan. What I said to him on the show, what I've said to his people offline, is that y'all are saying that this $500 billion Trump put in the plan is legitimate. It's not. There are no specifics. There's nothing behind it. And so what I said is what the Trump team got is exactly what they wanted. They didn't want to make a real commitment. But all they wanted, they didn't even want to endorse it. Because in fact, they got his endorsement even without him endorsing them. Basically, by being able to publicly say he worked with them on their plan, they can say he endorsed our plan. That's all they wanted. And that's why I told his people that. I said that to me was the mistake. I said, you got nothing out of the transaction. Yeah. You got absolutely nothing out of the transaction. Nothing. So they get to walk around and say, yeah, Ice Cube helped us with our platinum plan, which means that he legitimized their platinum plan when there really is nothing to that plan. It's a joke. I broke it down line by line. There are things in there that Trump could have done this summer. He lifted no finger. He said no word. So please, don't come to me with a plan saying you want to make Juneteenth a national holiday when it could have happened in July, but Senator Ron Johnson of Wisconsin blocked it, and you didn't say a word. There was no tweet. Don't tell me about an anti-lynching law when Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky blocked it, and you didn't say a word, and there was no tweet. So don't all of a sudden try to come back with a plan now saying, ooh, I want to make these things possible. No, player. Game recognized game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. So real, before we go, congrats, man. 2nd anniversary of Roland Martin Unfiltered here, man. I remember we talked about this, man, and you celebrating, man. And how's the ride been, bro?
It's been, you know what, man, let me tell you something. I tell people all the time when you listen to God and then you follow through, things will happen. When TV One canceled my show, literally when Alfred Liggins was telling me why, bro, I didn't flinch. As he was talking, I said, I'm launching this. I had already been doing digital stuff. I've been trying to get us to do more digital stuff with TV One. I said, I'm launching this. Bro, while we were sitting there, when I walked out of the meeting, people were shocked. They were like, you're not shocked and stunned? I said, no, I'm focused and I'm planning. That's what my mind was. And so, this is exactly what came in my mind. I said, I got to launch this because by 2020, I want to have this thing up and running because we need a strong daily voice discussing black news in the election. I said, Tom Joyner is retiring at the end of December 2019. I want to make sure this thing is full steam ahead 2020. That literally was the vision in 2017. I knew exactly where we were going to be in 2020, and that's what we did. So that first month we launched, September 2018, we had a total of 9.3 million views. Last month, we had 30 million views.
Wow.
We tripled 9.3 million the first month, 30 million last month. We've taken the YouTube channel. When we started, I had I didn't really spend much time on it. I had 157,000 YouTube subscribers. Right now, I've got 645,000 YouTube subscribers. And so we've been just methodically building this thing. The social media footprint has gone from 2.3 million total in September 2018 to 3.2 million today. So, and here's a piece, and this is the most important thing, Sam. I have not bought a single ad. I have not bought a single boost. I haven't spent a nickel on a Facebook ad, Instagram ad, YouTube ad, or Twitter ad. It's been all organic. Black people and there are white people who watch me. There are fans from Canada, UK, Africa, the Caribbean, men all over who watch the show, who support it. It's all organic. This is truly people built.
Man, congrats.
And that's what we did.
Oh, yes, sir, man. Do what you do. I remember when we first met in Chicago, man. You've been on it ever since, man. You've been on it before then, but since I met you, you've been on it. And when you say
a lot of people didn't realize. They didn't realize I launched the first Black news source audio podcast in 2005, the Chicago Defender, and a video podcast in 2006. So this audio video thing, brother, this goes back 15 years for me.
That's right. I remember. Yeah, we were at GC.
Gotta put the work in.
Yeah, you do. Hey, man, God bless you, man. Keep doing what you do, bro.
Sam, I appreciate it, brother. You take care.
All right. Roland Martin, ladies and gentlemen, more coming up on the show.